You want to lie?
I just went back live because my phone had went dead. Come on, y'all. Come stop playing. Get out and close the door. Hurry up.
Oh, close the door.
Get out. Get out.
Oh, come on, get out. I don't feel like I don't want to be here.
Come on, get out.
Girl, you ain't doing nothing.
Okay, can you get out, please?
Can you? Shut up. Why'd you want to grab?
Cause y'all be in here seeing some stuff. Hey, y'all. I am back. Hey, y'all. My phone went dead. Hear me? Hey, I hope you enjoyed the film. Hey, yes. My grandmother had a wonderful, her birthday turned out wonderful. Y'all, my phone had went dead in the middle of me being live. So, phone went dead. But I'm in the car charging it right now. In the car with my phone on the charger. And, yes. There we go. Live kept glitching. Glad you back. Yeah, that's probably because my phone was dying and I was outside at the table next to my grandmother. She had a really, really beautiful birthday. I'm finna upload a couple shorts of videos that I got, some little video footage. I'm actually got on stage. So actually I came and I dropped my grandmother off for her birthday party because I was like under the pressure that I didn't want to. I did have like some other ripping and running to do. So I originally had left, but my cousin had needed me to run and grab a few things from the store for the party. So I came back, I did what she asked me to do, and I gave, her all the little cakes and stuff like that she asked me to bring. So cool. So when I came back, my grandmother's like, "You're staying, right?" And I was like, yeah. Like I can't just say no. So I'm like, yeah. I was like, "Did you hear me on the phone?" Because I was trying to tell her on the phone, but she kept on saying she couldn't hear me. So when I came back, I was like, "You couldn't hear me on the phone? I was trying to tell you, like, I was about to be doing something." But when I came back, she was like, "You're staying, right?" And I'm just like, "Oh, okay, yeah." So I'm glad I did stay for her birthday party. It turned out really, really amazing. It was really, really nice. How's the kills doing today? They're doing wonderful. They're doing good. Me and Jeremiah had a little bit of a mishap. Wasn't too much crazy. Wasn't too much out of control. But we did have a small little mishap. Where it was just like I was just like call him Fat Albert, like being funny, like a jokingly way. And he was like, "Don't call me Fat Albert because I'll call you obesity." Yeah, what you want, obesity? And I'm like, what? I'm like, first of all, I did it in a jokingly way, like just jokingly playing with you. I didn't say it as if like I was trying to body shame you or anything like that. So it was a little bit weird. Hey Linda. Hey, Linda Lewis. So I was like, it wasn't nothing to like for you to get like that angry about. But he had got real upset about it, and then he started calling me out my name, and then I was trying to tell him like, just because I say something to you, don't mean that gives you the right to call me out my name. I said if you didn't like what I said, you could have just simply said like, don't call me that or whatever. But I was just jokingly playing with him, like call him Fat Albert or whatever, because he's a little chunky, and he just didn't like it, and then we just end up having a little mishap, but that was all. Other than that, we had a good time in church as well. He got a little mishap in church, because when we got to church, first of all, we got to church this morning, um right before service had started. So we both have the same name, twin. Yes, now he can be sensitive at times. Right. So he just overly sensitive about stuff. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna joke with you like that no more. Whatever. I'm not gonna, say I'm not gonna call you fat. So then So then we was in church this morning. They over there helping clean up right now. Sitting like next to me, but got his phone out and he's staring at the phone. So I said, Jeremiah, no, put your phone up. So when I pulled my phone out to like do like a small little video, because I did let y'all know that I was gonna do a little small little recording and show y'all like we at church or we're not. So he was like, but you got your phone out. How you gonna tell me I can't have my phone out, but you got your phone out? He was like, and since you want to record me, I'm gonna record you too. So I had the camera looking at him, and he hurried up and turned his camera around and started looking at me in the middle of a service. And I was like, Jeremiah, don't do that. I was like, I'm not got my camera out to where people can see it. I was slowly with the camera and just turned the camera around a little bit so you could just see my kids, and then that was really it. We all with the camera like this, all in my face, and it was like, yeah, since you want to record me, I'm gonna record you too, in the middle of service. And I was like, Jeremiah, stop doing that. You cannot do that. So I said, give me the phone now. He said, nope, I'm not giving you nothing. All in the middle of service, I'm not giving you nothing. I said, Jeremiah, give me the phone now. I had to literally ask him like 10 times to give me the phone. I said, hey, beautiful. Hey, every time I see you, I like you more and more. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So I'm telling him, give me your phone or whatever. Cause I'm like, you don't need to even be on your phone in service. I said, I'll give you your phone back after service. I said, as soon as we get out of here, soon as service over with, we leave, I'll give you your phone back. No, I'm not giving you my phone. What am I giving you my phone for? I said, Jeremiah, right now is not the time for me to go back and forth with you. Like right now in the middle of service is not the time for me to go back and forth about you giving me your phone and we're trying to hear a service or whatever. So he ended up giving me the phone. After I had to go through asking for the phone about 5 times, he ended up giving me the phone. So I put the phone in my purse. He caught a little attitude. So he sat there with a little attitude face. So that's when I recorded us again and posted that clip. So the clip that y'all seen in my short, that's him sitting with his little attitude because I took the phone. And then you see my 2 girls, they looked over because, they knew to just like slightly look over and just wave or whatever. Don't pay too much attention to the camera because I didn't want it to be like so obvious. I wasn't trying to be very, very obvious with like me recording a little camera. So I just had the camera down like in front of me like this, and then I just slowly looked over or whatever, and then my girls did like that, and he was sitting with an attitude and just staring in the face because I guess he figured he was mad at me, so he didn't want to look at my camera no more. But that was fine. I didn't care. Talk about church. Yes, this happened in church today. So we had that little mishap this morning, and then after that this morning we end up having another little mishap on our way to the party because I had called him Fat Albert, and then he got mad and he started calling me obesity and telling me how I'm obese. Oh, and then when we was out and out like having a party, like the family, like everybody was out there or whatever talking and stuff like that and everything, and then he told me something. He said something to me, and I was like, boy, you better leave me alone or whatever, for I beat you or something. I said to him or whatever. He was like, you ain't gonna touch me because you already know what's gonna happen. You ain't gonna touch me. And I was like, what's gonna happen? Do something about it. Do something about it. He was like, I could fight. And I'm like, what? And then my grandma immediately shut it down and was like, don't do all of that. Don't do all of that or whatever, basically. And I'm like, I wasn't gonna go no further with him anyways, but it's just a fact that why would you say that back to me? Salute the host, moms, and all in the chat. Double tap the screen all the way and share, subscribe. It's free. Thank you, Jamil. Thank you, babe. Thank you so much, y'all. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Please subscribe to my channel. If y'all don't do nothing else, please subscribe to my channel. Help me get my channel up so that way I can be able to, post more content, stay, posting content and stuff like that. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. It's costly being a content creator. It really is. Like, being a content creator is not free. Like, I wish being a content creator was free, but it's not. It's really, really not. Oh no, Jeremiah, we spoke about being disobedient. Yeah, we did. Y'all spoke about being disobedient. Well, I tell them all the time about being disobedient, and I got the short end of the stick today. So maybe you need to tell him about how y'all spoke about being disobedient. Maybe if he hear y'all word, he'll, kind of listen or something, or he'll tune in. But let me turn my wheel around because it's a little crooked. There we go. I don't want her to think I'm about to leave, but she'll be like, "Where are you about to go?" But yeah, like it's like the more I try to talk to him. Let me raise the window down. Oh, that's because we need a little bit of air. It's hot in here. I feel like, I feel like the more and more I try to talk to him, it's like the less I'm getting through to him or something. I don't know what's going on. Catching this extra ammo from. But I did collect some new information from him out of talking. Me and him had a conversation in private. And it's something that I just really wouldn't disclose. To kind of understand about him on a little different level. But we had a private conversation about something that was very, very, very serious. And I'm just happy that he felt comfortable enough to come to me and say what he said without like being, he did mention how he's in fear and scared to say that to somebody else, because he don't know how somebody else may react. But it just comforted me enough to come to me and say whatever it is that they feel like they want to get off their chest or say, without feeling like, oh, I don't know, my mom might go crazy or something like that. So I was just happy about that. Did T ever get her son to talk to Jeremiah? I don't recall her full name. Tydrika. We waiting on Tydrika. I'ma see if sister could do the call tonight. So that she can get her son call and talk to him. I'ma reach out to her on my TikTok tonight and ask her, are we able to do the call tonight? Because I do know yesterday she said that he was busy.
Here go the corn.
Okay. Yesterday she did say that he was busy. So I'm hoping today might be a little bit better. So by the time we get home and we get settled in or whatever, then we'll probably be able to make that phone call. I'm gonna definitely make sure I make sure